Hello. So today we are going to talk about school and SMMA, and I don't know. I just wanted to say some things in general. I'm a bit, sick, so you know, I'll tell some things about my voice and maybe a cough sometimes. But listen, so what I wanted to say, I don't know if I invented it, but or I was the first to think about it. But listen, so you have school, okay? When you study philosophy or like ancient Greek, for example, I don't want to be, I don't want to teach that stuff. I don't want to learn it to, tell it to other people or study the thing. But, when you learn some things, you have to learn them just to improve yourself and maybe free your, I don't know, think better sometimes. Or, you learn stuff not to show it to someone or to teach to someone, but, for you and to improve yourself. So I wrote something down. I don't know if I'm the one and the first that said it, but listen. So what I wrote down is learn to be, not to become. So learn to be, not to become. So you learn to actually be something, to okay, let's say ancient Greek, okay, it's something that a subject that I don't enjoy doing in school. I pretty much hate it after how my teachers mostly teach it and the system, and basically the system, because I had really nice teachers over the years in that subject. But when you take something that gives value and people, always give value to it, even like universities outside Greece, and they learn that stuff. So when you take something like that and you force it to kids to learn, and you press them under that, and you know try to teach them but in a not fun way, then they don't like it. It's natural. You can't do anything about it except for doing the lesson better. But you know I always wanted to learn ancient Greek because of who you can become. Imagine being the same exact thing as the Spartans or the ancient Athenians that, you know, could could think better than anyone else, to be honest, because to to have those opinions back then, something that nobody else could. So learning ancient Greek could, you know, be a stepping stone to reaching one day to what they were talking about, and how have the same views and the same opinions as they had, but in a real and original way. So that's the first thing: learn to be, not to become. The other thing is about my SMMA. I talked about school a bit because I wanted to mention this, and I think this is going to be the title of the video as well. So, about my SMMA, I've seen some things in my, in my offers. I I upgraded, put in more stuff, and it's actually original now, and I can really say that I'm a social media marketing agency, because before I was only serving Instagram, and I was only doing Instagram ads, reels, and management. But you know, I don't know if that was 100% what I was looking to do, or my potential client wanted, and that's why I had some of my booked appointments, turned down, and they didn't want to work really. But because I was offering one thing, I tried to explain that because I'm doing one thing, I can do it as best as possible. But then I saw some other offers, and some other pricing from friends, from young entrepreneurs as well, from different people anyway. and it was so different from what I was thinking and what I was doing. Okay, let's say I was selling 30 videos and 30 posts and also management for, I don't know, let's say a month. And I was selling that at a high price. But that is an offer, and at the same time is not. You can have it as an offer, but not at the price I said I had. I was selling it because it was a bit expensive, but it was, it's, I don't consider it overpriced because I could bring the best, the best results for them, but the cost is a high price. But it was only for one thing, and for in that one thing I could bring more and more and more, and to give my uh, potential client more offers and more opinions and more, not more opinions, more things to choose from. I made more, and I'm saying myself as social media marketing agency because I didn't only develop Instagram ads, but also I've tried to learn Facebook ads. It's something hard for me because it's getting on my nerves all the time how the Facebook stuff works, and it's crazy. And then TikTok ads and also YouTube ads. And I don't know if I want to go to Google. I mean, I think it's pretty much the same with YouTube, except a few differences. But they work the same because to make a YouTube ad, you have to go to Google's ad. So yeah, what I want to say at the end is that I expanded my offers, and I think they are better now. I consider myself, and like I freely say that I'm a travel agent. I'm a social media marketing agency. So yeah, maybe I could show you some things. I don't know if it's gonna be in this video or the other one, but I think I want to make my other video a tutorial about how to start your SMMA and bring it to a point like mine. So in the moment you're searching for a new client, a potential client, you have none. And guys, don't be afraid of saying, I don't have any clients, I'm looking for them, but I know I can deliver the best results. Because when you're like, oh yeah, I have those clients, they will ask for where are they and can I see what have you done with them. Then you have nothing to do and they'll call you a liar and they will leave. Don't do it. I've never tried to do it to know, but it's common sense. Who's like, if I would say, hey, give me your results that you said you have, and then they don't, I'm leaving. So don't be afraid to say that. And yeah, it's a bit of it's gonna be fun to have a small tutorial on how to do it. But also one last thing is that I always learn new stuff. Every single day for my SMMA, I learn new things. Even though that I am a point to have, like tomorrow I could have 10 clients in the my best offer. That's the hardest one to deliver, and I could work perfectly fine. But even that point that you think you are set and already, I keep finding some mistakes or some things that need to change or some things I want to try out. And yeah, it's going pretty good, pretty well, and you keep learning stuff every day and improving yourself even though you think you're there. And where you, like, the top is here and you think you're here, there are always this gap is huge. Is you can feel it with so much stuff that keeps improving you, and maybe some of them are not useful or good for you, but you're gonna figure this out. Don't be afraid of making the wrong moves. I started my SMMA by saying that, oh, okay, let's start. I create a logo, name, offer. I don't even have a niche, and yeah, that was it. And don't be afraid, like change things all the time. Like, this is my offer now, maybe I can have this, and then if I compare them, and maybe something new turns out. So yeah, don't be afraid to do things, and I think the next video is going to be a tutorial. But if I don't write the stuff down, I'm gonna forget it. So after the video ends, I'm gonna write it down and remember that the next video is going to be a tutorial. And still I haven't made my morning routine video. That I'm not bored, but I find it really hard to do it. Yeah. Anyway, I will update you with the tutorial video. The morning routine video is not coming soon, I'm telling you. Maybe I could try to, start a bit, but I don't know. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you for watching, and remember, learn to be, not to become. That's important. So thank you for watching the video. Always check my other videos, and you can follow to see the next ones. They're coming, I promise, because we started together, we're gonna finish together, like in a different whole position. I started this YouTube to go back and see, oh, I had this, I made this mistake, I did this, and then I would be somewhere like, I don't know, in Dubai with my cars and sitting there, and I was like, oh yeah, I did this mistake back then, or I was that type of guy back then. So yeah, it's a fun experience to do. I recommend you doing it too. So thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.